There's an invisible line that governs each and every human life. The line sits in a different place for each individual. It's a very important line, even though most people are not aware of it. That line is called your standards. That is the difference between the wealthy and the poor, the healthy and the unhealthy, the happy and the miserable. You see examples of this everywhere, especially when it comes to jobs. The person earning $250,000 a year is most often not working any harder than someone earning $25,000 a year, but they are earning 10 times the amount. Right standards. The person earning $250,000 a year believes they are worthy of a $250,000 a year job. The person earning $25,000 so far has not believed they are worthy of more than that. They are content with a $25,000 a year job. That's where their line stops. Their standards are lower than their $250,000 a year frame. They might not want to go below that line, but they won't go above it either. It's how they see themselves. The $250,000 a year person might not have any greater talents or education, but they have higher standards and they won't settle for anything under $250,000 a year. They're not working any harder. They're not any smarter, but they're making 10 times as much because they have higher standards. The same can be said of the millionaires and billionaires, the fit and unfit, the healthy and unhealthy, the happy and the miserable. Standards govern your life, your financial life, your health, your happiness, your relationships. Most people settle for a less quality life than they are capable of living, simply because their standards are low in key areas. Think about all the key areas of life. Health. Are you living your healthiest life? Do you need to raise your standards to improve your health? Relationships. Are you settling in relationships? Can you improve? If you raise your standards in this area, how would your life be different? Well, a good way to measure your standards is two ways. Have I been improving in this area every year? If not, chances are your standards have dropped. What about your lifestyle? Are you more happy than sadder? Are you more optimistic than pessimistic? Do you feel more stressed or more blessed? How can you raise your standards to make room for more fun, more play in your life? There's also another line, and that line acts as your ceiling. You're not going above that line. This line is called your beliefs. Whatever you believe is your limit. This is usually unconscious or subconscious through a lifetime programming and conditioning. Changing beliefs usually comes after raising your standards. First, you realize you can create a better life and deserve better in your life. Then you define your new standards and you work towards your new goals. This is an absolute commitment. It is not a short-term test that you can back out of if it doesn't work out. It is an absolute commitment. An absolute commitment means you burn the boats. There is no going back, and beliefs will start to change once you start achieving those new goals and new standards are met. When you continually raise the bar in your life, your beliefs automatically change because you send a signal to your subconscious that this is how it is.